Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2025 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid XLE, and I'm going to run through all of the buttons for you. In the middle here, we have the shifter. If you squeeze the button behind it, pull it back into reverse, the backup camera will come up. Then you have neutral and then drive. If you go over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. And then when you put it back into park, this vehicle does have electronic park brake. So every time you put it in park, it engages the park brake. And when you remove it from park, it disengages the park brake. This vehicle does have a hold feature. So if you turn on that button right there, you'll see a green light that says hold on the dash. And then if you put the vehicle in drive, you'll see an orange one off to the right there. What that's going to do is that you can take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive and it won't go anywhere. So say you're in a drive-through or construction and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, you can activate that and it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward, you can actually just tap the gas pedal, it will release, and then when you push down hard again on the brake, it'll activate it again for you. This vehicle is all-wheel drive, so it's front-wheel drive most of the time, and if the front wheels slip at all, it kicks in the back wheels automatically. It does have a trail mode here. If you're on some serious off-road conditions, it'll give the transmission and four-wheel drive system a heads up for those conditions. You also have 3 drive modes here, so you can turn it to the left to Eco, the right to Sport, and then push the center for normal. Eco is going to try to make it as fuel efficient as possible. It's going to shift a little sooner, try not to run the AC as much. Sport mode is going to make it a little zippier for you. And then below that you have EV mode. Stands for electric vehicle mode. All hybrids come with it. And basically what it does is if you want to do like a short, low-speed trip in full electric, you can push that button. It will only do it if you have a fully charged hybrid battery. This vehicle does have dual-zone auto climate control. So if you want the passenger side to be a different temperature, you can just turn this dial over here. If you want it to be the same as the driver's side, you just push the sync button, and then it'll do whatever the driver's side does. This auto function right here is like a thermostat for your car. So if you have it on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70. And if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70. Then you can turn off the climate control right here. This will do the front window defrost, so it'll blow all the air up on the windshield. This will do the back window de-icer. Then this is Eco Heat and Cool. A lot of hybrids have this feature where if you turn it on, it'll basically try to use the climate control, the air conditioning, things like that a little less to make you more fuel efficient. Then you got your fan speeds up and down right here. Here you can change where the vents are blowing. This is recirculate on and off. And then right here, this will turn on and off the rear vent that goes to the second row passengers. Right here, you've got AC on and off. This vehicle does have heated seats, so you got low, high, and then in the middle is off, and then there's the passenger side right there. And then finally you have traction control off, so you can turn that feature off if you're stuck in some snow or mud or something like that and you want to spin the tires to kind of maybe get yourself out, you can do that. Here's the hazards for the vehicle right here. Then on the radio, you've got the volume dial where you can turn the radio up and down. You can also push it in to turn the music off, hit it again to turn the music back on. I have my Apple CarPlay hooked up right now, so this symbol up here will be your Apple CarPlay Android Auto. If you hit that, it'll bring it up here where you can have maps, what you're listening to. You can hit this symbol right here to bring up all your apps like phone, messages, Amazon Music, Maps, Google Maps, whatever you want to use. Second one down is the cloud navigation. So you have to subscribe for this through Toyota and you'll have built-in navigation on your radio. Here's the music symbol. At the top here you have favorites, so all your favorite radio stations off to the right there. If you hit tune, you got FM, AM, and XM. You get 3 months free XM radio. So if you go XM 57 tune, it'll bring up the station for you right there. If you like the station, you want the heart to be red, and if you don't like it, you can hit it to remove it from your favorites list. Then you have channel by channel right here. You can pause it and also back it up if you miss some of the song. You can even hit notify me, and if you like the artist or the song, it'll let you know if it's playing across any of the XM stations. Down here, the phone will take you into your Apple CarPlay, so you have all your contacts and everything right there. The little car symbol there, you can do trip information like range to empty, miles per gallon, and current miles per gallon. You can also do an energy flow if you'd like to watch what the hybrid system's doing while you're driving. And then finally you have vehicle alert. If there's anything wrong with the car, it'll tell you right there. The settings tab, you can log into your profile, you can go to general, you got date and time, you can make all kinds of vehicle customizations right here. Up above you have map light. This will turn all the lights in the vehicle on. And then this one, if it's pushed in, the lights will come on anytime the door is open. And then if it's not pushed in, they won't come on at all. Here you have the sunroof, so you can open it and close it on this side, and then this side will vent it up and down. You have your Safety Connect SOS button right there, so if you get a flat tire, have a medical emergency, anything like that, you can push the button and it'll call Toyota and they can send help your way. It does have a nice little cover on the button there so you don't bump it. Then you do have a sunglass holder right there. Behind the steering wheel, you have your wipers over here. You can go up one time for mist, and then it's back to off. One click down is auto windshield wipers, so you can adjust the sensitivity of that right here. And then anytime it detects raindrops on the windshield, it'll start wiping on its own automatically. Then there's low, and then there's high. On the end here, you can twist it for a delayed back wiper, and then an on back wiper. If you pull the whole switch towards you, it'll spray the front windshield, and then if you push it away from you, it'll spray the back windshield. Over on the left side behind the steering wheel, you've got your headlights. So you've got blinkers. And then you have DRL off, driving lights off, no lights at all. Auto, which most people use, they come on and off on their own. Then there's park lights and headlights. Forward for high beam, back for low beam. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through all your sources like AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, music. Here is your presets, so if you have your favorite radio stations set, you can toggle through them there. Or if you're listening to like Amazon Music, you can do next song and back a song. This vehicle does have radar cruise control, where if you come up on a car, it'll slow you down automatically and match their speed. To turn that on, you just hit this. It'll say radar cruise control active. Then when you get to the speed you want, you push down to set. It'll say set at 70 miles an hour. Then if you want to increase speed, you could go 1, 2, or if you want to decrease speed, you can go 1, 2. You can cancel it by hitting this or tapping the brake. You can also change the car lengths of how close it'll follow the vehicle in front of you. There's 3 different settings you can go through right there. This button will turn on and off the lane departure warning. Over on the left side of the steering wheel, you have the volume controls, so you can turn the volume up and down for the radio. Right here you have a voice command button. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
And then here you have a phone, so if somebody calls you, it'll say call from whoever on the screen. You can hit this to answer the phone call, and then you can hit it again to hang up. Right here is a back button, so if you ever get a notification up on the screen there, like doors open or anything like that, you can hit it to clear it. Then on the left and right, up and down arrows, it will control the center display here. So you can basically go up and down through those bubbles there, and then you can go right and left through those bottom tabs. So it has fuel economy, radar cruise, compass, what's playing on the radio station, trip distance, energy monitor, tire pressures, settings for all the safety equipment, messages if anything's wrong, and then back to the beginning. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have the dimmer switch for the gauges, so you can adjust the brightness for them right there. Then you have the automatic high beam button. So basically, if you have that turned on and you're driving down the highway and you forget to dim your high beams, it will dim them for you automatically when you meet a car. Then right here, you can actually turn this on in the winter time when it's snowy or icy out, and it'll heat the pad underneath your windshield wipers so they don't freeze to the windshield as easy. This is your heated steering wheel right there, on and off. And then right here you have your power lift gate. So if you hold it for 2 seconds, it'll open the lift gate. If you hold it for another 2 seconds, it'll close the lift gate. Down below you do have a button that'll pop the gas door. And then you do have a latch that if you pull that, it'll pop the hood for you. On the driver door, you have all 4 window switches. They are all one-touch auto up and down. So if you just give it a quick push, it'll roll the window all the way down. If you lift up on it, it'll roll the window all the way back up. This is your window locks right here. So if you activate that, nobody else in the car will be able to roll the windows up or down. Then you can lock all the doors right here, unlock all the doors right there. The mirror adjustments, you can push left, adjust the left mirror, push right, adjust the right mirror, and then put it back in the center for the neutral position. That is all the buttons on this RAV4. Thank you for watching, and if you found this informative, please like and subscribe.